Jesse has gone where few men will ever go. Places like the red carpet at the Oscars, for example. But recently, Waters has been asking me for even more exposure. So I said, fine. We sent him down to Florida to visit some naturists.
We're in major debt right now. Why don't you think people are upset and have a sense of urgency about the fiscal state of the country?
As it's going along, I think they're starting to realize that it is a real problem and something that everybody really needs to be involved in.
The spending, especially the deficit, that needs to be under control.
And you really believe that, Drew?
I have my concerns, but I do believe we have a president that's at the helm of this nation and will steer it in the right direction.
Getting cold in here?
Not to me. Yes.
Figure the temperature is 1.
Why are you wearing a pink shirt?
I'm trying to fit in here. It's flesh colored.
I don't like to get naked in front of another man, you know?
There's a lot of spending and a lot of debt. Are you concerned about that?
I think that
I don't have a lot of money to begin with, but I did vote for Obama.
We're down right now as a country. We'll come back.
We need to get back to we the people, less government.
We are doomed the next 4 years.
I don't know if it's really record spending. I'm not really sure about that.
Is there anything about the president that concerns you?
I think that he's trying to bring the country into the right direction.
I'm a little concerned about the gun control issue. Everybody in Florida wants their guns.
I think he's doing a fair job considering what he had to come into.
We wish him the best. You had 4 years. You got 4 more. Let's do it.
Let's go! Come on!
Maybe...
Speak! Why don't you speak?
What are you happy about that he was reelected for?
I think he's trying to move us out of the problems that the Republicans got us into in the first place. Smaller government, less to worry about.
Why do you think the press is so in bed with President Obama?
Mainstream media is to control and brainwash the average American person.
He is a little charismatic, more than most of the other presidents.
Anyone who wants to go can go, and then anyone who wants to stay can stay.
You're like the nude Glenn Beck.
Duh.
Shh. Are you a Factor fan?
Yes.
What's the best part about the show for you personally?
I like when he calls people out on things.
I think he's ridiculous. I don't enjoy his show.
But you think Bill is ridiculous?
Yes.
You think Bill is ridiculous?
I think.
Who is looking out for you?
Well, you better not be. You better be looking up here.
I will be watching you.
What's your favorite part of the Factor?
Probably the talking points and Jesse Waters. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
All right, now here now is Waters. That was in the west coast of Florida? Is that
Right, just Pasco County, just north of Tampa.
All right, and is it like a hotel? You just book in there?
Yeah, you can do one night, or you can do a week, or you could buy a condo there.
You can buy a condo?
$750,000. You
is
can
it furnished?
Live there.
So, do you have to be naked, or can you have clothes?
They call it clothing optional.
Oh.
So I exercise the optional part of
God.
that. Yeah, thank God.
Now, I thought you were going to be heavy on the pens, like, well, you don't have a problem with concealed weapons down here and stuff like that. But you avoided that. And
you know, they did say gun control is their major issue.
Oh, yeah.
They're packing some heat down
No, they're
there.
not packing anything. All right? Because I'm not even getting involved with it. Was it hard for you when you were interviewing them to, you know?
Very hard.
It was.
Very hard.
Yeah.
I kept the eye contact up here.
Uh-huh.
I was trained.
Well, I told you to do that.
You told me to keep the eye contact high.
It seems that they were very friendly, nice people.
You know, it was one of the friendliest group of people I've ever done in all of my Waters.
You know
worlds.
why?
Why's that?
They had nothing to hide.
That's right.
That's
Everything was out on the table.
You don't have anything to hide.
That's
You're
right.
friendly.
That's right.
All right, Jesse Waters.